Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. I would like to do this article. Okay, now before I even start, it's this little pyramid scheme going on, okay? Whew, how do I explain this? Okay, so it's a group of people, men, women, it don't matter. It's a group of people that is spreading HIV and AIDS to people, women, men, and children. You don't even have to have sex with them, okay? They will just come in your house invisible and stick you with some shit, okay? And you will get infected and then you be infecting people type shit, okay? So, I'm talking about the number one, the main man, okay, that is like over them. He gets the A's from Charmaine and the rest of the motherfuckers that had it before, and they just go around the world sticking motherfuckers with A's and shit. Okay, I even been stick. Okay, so I been getting tested like crazy, but I ain't getting none. I ain't got none. Nothing that comes up in my system is heroin. So they is sticking me with heroin though. Okay, so they sticking me with heroin, but not AIDS though. But you know, it's still freaky. Okay, and a lot of women is getting it, men and women and children. Okay, they just going around sticking people. Okay, so this is the men. Okay, they were the title: Girls Fall Victim to Boss Man Maggie. His picture will be in the video, but after I get done reading it, I will show y'all a picture. Time magazine said he had a way with the opposite sex. That is a sick understatement, but it is true. Over the past 2 years, he had sex with at least 61 women and girls ranging in age from 12 to 22. Yes, I did do videos like this as on Tarot a long time ago. One more thing he did not one more thing he did that knowing he had AIDS. Darnell Bossman Magie used to hang out by the local roller rink or junior high school, smiling and waving at girls in East St. Louis the third. Locals said he was known around town. True. That familiar face was one of a murderer, actually a mass murderer. True. One who prowled upon young girls, naive and insecure, to make them feel special. Maggie told them they were pretty and gave them gifts, and then he gave them a death sentence. Yeah, that's murder. If you did not know that, that is murder. According to the Missouri Department of Health, it is rare for a person to knowingly transmit AIDS to another. Fewer than 1% actually do this, but one careless person has meant a public health disaster and a national scare. Perhaps you are reading it thinking it could never happen to you because you are too mature to be lured into casual sex with some street nothings and cheap gifts. And maybe you are, and maybe your definition of gifts and compliments just sound a little better. The average woman would not jump into a car with a smiling stranger after school like many of the girls in East St. Louis, but a lot more women would invite a gentleman over for a nightcap after dinner, roses, and bit too much to drink. No matter the scenario, it is still casual sex, and one might just be dining with a murderer in either one. Yeah, maybe I should have told y'all girls that too. I always tell y'all that though. You wanna have one night stand, think of that too. But look, this isn't about me though, B. It's not about me. Okay? Don't put me in this. The case of Bossman Maggie is he been doing this shit in the 90s though. Okay, this case of Bossman Maggie is one of the worst cases on record of a person normally transmitting the AIDS virus. Currently, 13 women whom Maggie had sex with have tested positive for the HIV virus. Some of them are pregnant, and one had already given birth to an infected baby. State public health officials are still trying to track down all of Maggie's partners as more and more women come to be tested. The women coming to be tested are young, most younger than the age of college freshmen. Girls who hang out in roller rinks in junior high schools or in their early teens, and it's not surprising that someone like the boss man will go for them. They are less experienced and more inclined to be impressed by an older man that tells them what they want to hear. It still seems hard to believe they would be so needy of acceptance that they would have sex with a stranger who merely told them they were pretty. Strange. Strange, surprising, and completely true. A few kind words got more than 50 girls into bed. What a sad reflection it is of society that raises young women so terribly that they will risk their lives for a stranger who paid them a shallow compliment. That insecurity has now resulted in disaster as teenagers who were lured into McGee's trap or realizing what they have done. Knowing that a short romp with the boss man was worth nothing close to age, they would pay the price with their young lives regardless. Perhaps the only savage thing left from the tragedy is what men and women everywhere can learn from. People who have AIDS unknowingly and knowingly are having sex every day. True. Their partners become victims. They get sick, they agonize, and then they die. And you think it cannot happen to you? Just ask the little girls in Illinois what they thought when the boss man rode into their neighborhood. Okay? Here's another one. This how you look though. Now, I had a whole bunch of shit to say, but it just left. Like, he done told me a lot of shit. I just got done interviewing him. Like, he just said me a whole bunch of shit, and I just totally forgot. But I know there's a whole bunch of motherfuckers doing this shit with him, though. Okay? He said it happened to him, too. But still, though, just because it happened to you does not mean you go kill people. Okay? With the shits. Okay? They said he infected 62 women to the AIDS virus. Hayward knew him as Bossman, the slender possessor of a kind of devilish charm. He cruised his big rag river slide slum in fancy cars, dazzled impressionable girls with roller skating, frightening techniques, and mysteriously fitted back and forth across the Mississippi River to St. Louis. But Bossman, Darnell Magie, had a deadly secret, one he did not share with his dozens of casual girlfriends. He was infected with the virus that causes AIDS, and yet, despite persistent rumors about his illness, so yet the whole world knew about him having it. The world of his flashy skates and his ready money proved irresistible. This the man I've been looking for this whole time? I finally gonna get him out my name. Okay. So today, officials in Missouri and Illinois are struggling to contain a small-scale but unmistakably public health disaster. 62 women, by latest count, have been exposed by the AIDS virus as a result of Mr. McGee's exploits, and 13 have tested positive for the virus so far. The St. Louis Health Department has been flooded with calls from anxious women, and health investigators are knocking on doors in some neighborhoods, looking hard for more. Bossman Maggie will not be helping in the search. On the afternoon of January the 15th, as the smooth-talking 28-year-old drove through a gritty North St. Louis neighborhood, he let it concourse by his side. A man flagged the car down, walked up to the driver window, and shot him dead. The girl fled down the boarded-up block. The man rifled Mr. Maggie's pockets and disappeared. Yes, they say he died. He died, but he came back, he said, in 94. The killing may have been connected to drug dealing, which several of Mr. Maggie's friends said sustained him, or it may, as the police suspect, have been revenged, exact on behalf of one of his sexual partners. Under that the theory, the list of suspects will be long. What makes Mr. Maggie's case so unusual, public health officials say, is that he exposed, perhaps deliberately, a large number of women and girls to the virus. Yes, women, men, and children, okay? A large number, okay. He had been diagnosed with it in 1992, had received counseling, and was being sought by health officials when he was killed. The amount of partners is very high, said Beth Musson, chief of the Bureau of Sexually Transmitted Diseases in the Missouri Health Department. That's what's different. He's in a class by himself. Not no more shit. The malicious spreader of AIDS is a contemporary urban nightmare, more mythic than real. In his 1987 book, and the band played on Randy Shields said the scientists had retraced the sexual activity of a Canadian Airlines steward, Gaten Douglas, who died in 1984, and suspected that he had played a major role in spreading AIDS to homosexual men in the United States. Now, yeah, this is why I know him, because they say he infected a lot of people from Dallas. Okay? In Dallas 6 years ago, a young woman created panic with a letter to a magazine claiming that she was spreading the AIDS virus, but the letter turned out to be a hoax. Mr. Magie, health officials here said, may have been the real thing. More than 96% of people with the AIDS virus in Missouri never exposed another person to it. Only 0.3% in Missouri knowingly exposed another to the virus. Miss Myerson said, he knew what he was doing. Yes, she said, I think it was a clear issue of gender power practice. The story of Bossman is about the power of flash, money, and athletic prowess in a poverty-stricken environment where the attributes, even in limited amounts, will go far. This is a quiet town, the vice suburb of St. Louis, with a vacant, derelict buildings, boarded up storefronts, and little traffic. One of the few small-looking buildings here is a brick funeral home, and the biggest business is a riverboat casino. 2/3 of the 40,000 residents or some form of public assistance, and the unemployment rates are 8.7%, and more than 3% points higher than the state average. Mr. Magie, the youngest of 14 children, lived with his deeply religious mother, Charmaine, and at least one brother in a shabby house next to a burnt-out diner and a burnt-out gas station on a side street rutted with deep potholes. Mr. Magie's family refused to talk about him, except to say that he was an unemployed high school graduate and did not share his health problems with the household, and a assertion dispute by one former girlfriend. Okay, now, I got this article a long time ago on how they do it, but listen to this article. They talking about Suge Knight and Eazy-E. Suge Knight did not kill Eazy-E with AIDS, okay? They even said that in the movie. In Compton, okay? Suge Knight is my brother, okay? Eazy-E is alive, okay? His husband, okay? But basically what they say is, why they do it, if somebody already got AIDS or whatever, they just get a needle, they stick themselves with the needle, okay? And they just go around and sticking people with it, okay? Invisible, okay? They can do it like that, or they can actually go have sex with the motherfuckers, okay? Either way, okay? But that's how they gave me that article. And I even seen a video when Suge Knight said he did it though, but I don't think that was him. I think somebody shape-shifted to him and said that. Okay? So they get it from somebody that got that full blown and they do it. But yeah, I've been getting sick, lately, and I've been getting tested like crazy. But every time they test me, it just show up with heroin. And the heroin demon keep coming at me, and I'm like, I'm not doing heroin no more though, but still. So they finally, kill me or whatever with the heroin. So yeah, if y'all want to help more in this case, y'all can. Okay.